Okay, there we go. And back. Lost my chat. I lost my chat. I lost my chat. Oh no. Oh Lord. Guys, I really don't know what happened. Hold on. We should be good now. My whole internet just like dropped. Super drop. Drop. I totally forgot what we was talking about because I was so shook. I was so shooketh on how this internet dropped. Alright, gonna miss that. Alright, come on, give me what I need. Okay, so side scroll. Okay, so what I said I was talking about side scrollers, right? I'm sorry, hold on. Damn, I lost the fervor. I lost the fervor that I just had. Oh my god, I had some piss and vinegar ready to shoot out, and it's gone now. Okay, hold on. Paste. Let's get the chat back up. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Side scrolls that he had an opportunity to go ahead and do this shit. Like he had an opportunity. Oh, come on, really. Come on, stay up for me. We're doing good. We're doing fantastic. Hold. They're coming hard. They're DDoSing me, man. They're DDoSing me. They DDoSing me in these streets. Like I was saying, he had an opportunity. What's up, Nexus Galaxy? I'm so sorry. It's like the internet is fucking. It's fucking up right now. So basically, he had an opportunity to wipe the slate clean. He had the opportunity to go ahead and be this person that he wants everybody to see him as. And what does he do? He lied. He lied for 5 hours. Lied for 5 fucking hours. Let's see if I get this.
Member
again.
who says redemption arc is
Here we go.
looking for support. If people are going to, no one could find my channel,
There
so
we go.
I had to become an interactive streamer. If
There we go.
people are going to support, then I don't have to ask. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Patience for when I hit the goals in the light.
Okay, now hold on.
Give me money. Get it? That's what I'm saying. Like, what the point I made, and this is a very pertinent point. What was happening was I had a very isolated audience, meaning it was longtime viewers who like me and support me no matter what. They've been through thick and thin with me. And then I had casual viewers who would come by every once in a while to join me for certain playthroughs in the light. If I didn't ask for contributions, I wouldn't get them.
But you're not, okay, so here's another quiet part said out loud. No one's obligated to give you fucking money. Well, no, I'll let Kino, Casino, Asmon, Gold. I'll let those people figure it out. Because that's the other thing. That's the other thing I don't like about this. I don't like about this internet shit. Is like you have like, let's say I think that you're an asshole, right? I just come up to you and I say I think you're an asshole. This is what is happening with the detractors right now. I come up to a person, I call them an asshole. Right? You're an asshole because you do this, and that. Well, I don't. No, I don't. And then you go and say, I don't do this, and that. No, I don't like you. Show me that you don't do this, and that. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, you know, if you think that I'm an asshole, like, I'm not an asshole. You can go look it up. You can see. No. You got to show me that you're not an asshole. It's like, dude, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. I'm tired of people coming and calling detractors crazy and refusing to look up what makes them the way that they are. That makes detractors the way that they are. Every internet personality has specific trolls for specific reasons. People don't want to find out why people hate Phil. That's on them. And that says a lot about their character.
Like if on a typical day, like there was a day I said I did a test.
See, my thing is but the thing is, so for me, it's not even the purity test, Logan. It's the fact that you can't take the time to go look for the information yourself. That you need someone to do a purity test for you. Okay, it's like Phil. Instead of Phil playing the game, finding out about the game, he needs someone to play the game for. No. Do that shit yourself, bro.
On a day, I just said, I'm not going to ask for contributions. And the entire day of streaming, first and second stream, I made $30.
Okay, and so the fuck what? So the fuck what? You made $30 more than you deserved. It doesn't matter if you decided to make this your job. Who gives a fuck? You're just like those fucking rappers that I used to see in 42nd Street. You say, oh man, you know, I gave up everything to do this. You know, if you want to check out my mixtape, you know, give me a couple of dollars. No. Nah, come on, this is my dream. Okay, so wake up, homie, because I ain't giving you no money. I'm in no obligation to give you, like, I'm in no obligation to support you. And especially in your case, DSP, no one's obligated to support you because someone can go ahead and find better quality for free. Right? You're a gaming channel, right? You offer gaming. Right? You offer gaming to people. People can go ahead and see that gaming somewhere else without the ads. Without you bugging them every 5 seconds.
Whole day, 8+ hours of streaming. Obviously, that's not even a living wage. You know what I'm saying? On a day when typically I ask.
Okay, so then maybe that means that you have failed as a streamer and you need to find a better source of income.
And I remind people that I have ways to contribute and we have goals and we're rallying to hit the goals and we're doing celebrations for when I hit the goals in the light.
Yeah, so again, we're doing celebrations because you gave him money. So your reward for giving him money is him celebrating the fact that you gave him money.
I almost always hit my goal. Almost, not every time, but almost always. So it's kind of like cause and effect. And the thing is, the people who actually like the content and come here to chill aren't offended that I ask for contributions. They're not, because if they were, they would tell me and it would lead.
No.
Okay.
And that's the other thing. That is an absolute fucking lie. He has been told people like, bro, don't beg, don't like, come on, man, it's kind of fucking up. And those people have been banned. There's been time where there was the one that gets me the most was when a fan literally told him, bro, people don't got it like that. Economy's kind of hard right now. Nobody can support. No. Because people could go see the new Spider-Man movie. If people could see the new Spider-Man movie, they can, we can hit the goal. So mind you, because random ass people, because people in the world, around the world, are watching a specific movie, there's enough money in the economy to give it to Phil.
Thing is, people clip that and throw it on the internet and say, look at this e-bagger. He's a horrible person. Everyone hates him. But they don't. The people who are here like the content and don't mind me asking.
No, they don't like the content. They just like the vortex of it all.
People were upset that when I played Pokemon, that for a $20 contribution, you could name a Pokemon permanently in my playthrough and see that Pokemon in my party the entire stream. They liked that idea. They said, that's a cool way to interact with you as a streamer. And whenever people watch that playthrough back on your channel from now until whenever YouTube gets deleted, that Pokemon will be there and that you were a part of that. You were part of an interactive playthrough with a streamer. How cool is that?
How would we know if we don't even see the fucking chat? That's it.
No one was pissed. No one was screaming in anger that I did that.
No, the thing is, it's not that people were screaming in anger when you did that. It was the part when people weren't giving you the money and you started harassing the chat to give you money.
That's how my detractors portrayed it, okay? But again, here's the thing. If people are going to support, then I don't have to ask. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yes, fucker. So the fact that you have to ask and berate people means that you do not have what it takes to incentivize people to give you the money willingly. So you don't have what it takes to make people go, wow, this was an entertaining stream. Let me give you money. Wow, I like this, so let me go ahead and support you. But that doesn't happen. What happens is that you walk around with the Pokemon, you take 5 steps, you look in the camera, hey, can I get some money? You can name a Pokemon. You take another 5 steps. Hey, how come nobody named a Pokemon yet? Take another 5 steps. Hey, I have this mentally retarded viewer named Jade who would really like for someone to name a Pokemon. So can you go, guys, give me money so we can name this Pokemon for this mentally retarded viewer that I have? That's what you do.
If people are going to come and check out the content and watch in droves, and my ad revenue is going to go up behind the scenes because more people are watching. If people are going to come to the streams and support the streams without me asking, then I don't have to ask.
But the thing is, you shouldn't forget having to ask. You shouldn't have the mentality that you are obligated to get money simply because you are streaming. Just like a busker out on the street. The busker has no right to think that people are obligated to drop money into his hat, guitar case, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
It's kind of like the polar opposite of the situation I was in before. Do you want to know why I started asking for contributions on streams?
Because the way that you used to get money, wasn't working because you couldn't exploit whatever it is that you were exploiting at the moment.
Because the trolls destroyed this channel,
How?
took it out of the YouTube algorithm, and
How the fuck can we do that? How do we have the power to do that? Because the way you're making it sound like we intentionally went ahead, we went to YouTube, we went into Susan's house, and we went ahead to Susan's house, put a gun to her head and said, take DSP out the algorithm. That's not what happened. Again, that was your fault.
no longer make enough ad revenue on my videos to make a living. I made a living on ad revenue alone all the way through early 2017. But then it fell off because the trolls had kicked this channel out of the algorithm. I didn't get views anymore. When I played a pot new game, no one could find my channel.
Bro, what do you mean no one can find your channel? Let's say if someone like you fucking dumbass. What do you expect? Again, this is a mentality that he has. He thinks that people are just gonna show up, give him all the views, all the money, all the comments. Like, dude, it's not like that. People can't find my channel. You weren't worth looking up, bitch. If somebody wanted to find DSP Gaming, they would type in DSP Gaming and I find DSP Gaming. That's it. You've been DSP Gaming since the inception of your fucking career. All Detractor's done was upload videos. So were you trying to say that your content was so bad that people ran to the detractors and your fucking content got buried under the algorithm because nobody wanted to see your shit because they found the detractor shit that much more entertaining?
So I had to become an interactive streamer feeding a bot in order to make ends meet. I didn't want to be an interactive streamer. I didn't want to beg. They made me have to do that to stay afloat. And then after creating that situation,
and exactly the old M879. It's funny how he's saying that the detractors kicked him off the channel. If we remember specifically how many times he blamed PewDiePie for the adpocalypse, and the adpocalypse is what killed his channel.
do false copyright strikes and all of these problems, they then criticized me for doing the thing that I'm doing because they ruined my channel.
No, the adpocalypse ruined your channel, and that's why you had to start begging, and the reason why you got made fun of is because you were begging and demanding money without providing anything of value in exchange. That's it.
So they are basically Dr. Frankenstein. They created a monster through their own actions. Then when the monster ran rampant, they were like, oh no, a monster, how horrible. But you made it. You're
the fuck you talking about? None of that shit happened. It was, oh my god, DSP's a fucking loser playing video games. Look at him being a loser playing video games. And then when you unleash the beast, people are like, oh my god, look what he's been reduced to, begging because his fucking video sucks so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Casper, another part that he said out loud. I didn't want to be interactive.
I dribbled off and it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
That's a pull right there.
WWE Champions Time huge Scopely W incoming.
You know Scopely about to take out like another fucking compound and shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look at what he said. I didn't want to be interactive, meaning he didn't want to deal with his fans. He just wanted you guys to give him fucking money.
The one that made me have to do this. So if that's the one thing that everyone has problems with, wow, Phil asked for contributions too much, then we can fix that. If you guys are going to show up and be awesome to me every day, I don't ever have to bring it up. And if you think it's toxic that I bring up income, then I won't. Because if I'm doing good, why do I care?
Yeah,
right?
Okay, another quiet part out loud. As long as you guys keep giving me fucking money, I won't beg. You see, it's good, right? Right, we got the solution. No more begging. Just show up and give me money. I won't have to beg. What a fucking, yo.
Why would I ever say it? I've already said, if ever I was to get to a situation where I don't even need stream income, I would turn it off or I would donate it all. Like, let's say I hit the lotto right now. I would give it all away. I would still stream because I love streaming.
No, you wouldn't.
But I would give it all away.
No, you wouldn't.
I never intended for this to happen. I just
Yeah, no, you never intended for it to happen the way that it did, but you intended for this way to happen.
wanted to make content that people enjoyed, man. I never even wanted to do this for a living. I fell into it when I got laid off from an office job in 2010.
Yes, you got laid off for an office job, and then you saw that this was way easier to do with way less overhead, with no resistance whatsoever. That's why you wanted to do it.
Okay? So, that's the thing. Like, if people are going to support, then we're good. I'm not going to ask for anything. Why would I? So thank you for that.
Yeah, again, if you give me money, I won't have to, I won't have to do it. I won't have to do that.
Let's have a great
What's up,
time together.
Sizzy, we 40 minutes in and this dude is wildin'. Wildin'.
Enjoy each other's company. Let's enjoy games together. I'll shout out your contributions.
No, Sizzy Mac. It's not a joke, okay? This is his livelihood. All right, this is his livelihood, how he pays bills, and you're messing it up. All right, you created the monster. You unleashed the beast.
And let's have fun. But now the question remains, do we want to do this? Do we even want to have goals anymore? The thing is, I'm very skeptical about getting rid of them, and here's why. I've been down this path before, okay? And like I said, success can be fleeting. So, because of that, let's say I abolish the goals, but then within a month or two, everything falls apart, tapers off, viewers are gone, income's gone. Do I bring them back? Or are people going to be like, you already got rid of them, you can't bring them back, right?
Again, why are you putting this on? Why are you putting the onus of all this on the shoulders of an audience who hasn't even decided if they wanted to invest in you yet, Phil? You're putting this burden on people who haven't decided if they wanted to fuck with you or not.
So let's see what happens right now. I'm totally okay with abolishing the goals if people are going to support. I'm totally okay with not asking for support if people are going to do it anyway. Totally, 100%.
Again, once again, I am willing to get rid of the begging if you guys continuously give me money.
But then the thing is, we've already got this whole thing. Every 10 goals hit, I do DSP tries. Do we not do that? Do I just do DSP tries every once in a while just for fun?
You should.
I'm okay with that. Hey, once a week we do a...
No. My thing is you should, because you owe it to your fucking audience, the audience that fucking supports you. You owe it to these people to give them something of value, something of entertainment, as opposed to you just sitting here talking for now specifically an hour. An hour.
Once a week DSP tries it, we figure out what we want to do, and we just do it on a whim for fun. Rather than it being based on hitting goals and support levels, I'm okay with that. Really, I am, 100%. Why would I not be okay with that? Okay? Cool. So I have shout outs to do, but then on top of what we're talking about now,
Oh, hell
I have
no.
more stuff that I need to address. My hair is sticking up right in the middle. It's bothering me. I
What
have
are we
more stuff
addressing?
that I want to address.
No,
because this
no,
might,
play the
not
game.
only does this mean the end of the begging and the end of the goals, this might actually mean the end of me having all of my content being controlled by income. And I'm going to explain what I mean in a second, okay? Because there's been certain games and playthroughs this year that I had to stop playing or didn't get to play as much as I wanted to because they weren't bringing in attendance, views, or support. But if more people are going to be showing up now, then maybe that doesn't matter anymore.
Holy shit, he's going balls in with this all employees thing. So, Asmon Dents, I want you guys to see he's literally putting you people on the hook now. He's expecting you people to be on the hook now.
We'll talk about that because there's one particular game that I'd want to bring up that I think if you guys are from Asmon Gold's group right now and you're watching me, I think there's a game he loved this year that I loved this year, and I actually had to stop playing it. And I'm upset about that. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's do shout-outs. I am so grateful for all of you being here and supporting me. I shout out every...
Holy fuck, the fucking pig is trying to put the financial burden of a specific game on this new audience that has not decided whether or not they're going to fuck with him. Because again, he's talking about, okay, I don't have to worry about income if you give me money. So right now, guys, there's a game I want to play. Right? You like Asmon. Asmon also likes this game. So if you give me money, I'll play this game. Because the only reason I wasn't playing it was because people weren't giving me money. Hey, Nag, how you doing?
contribution that I see. I want you to understand that. And I know it takes up time, but I'm grateful and I need to do it. Okay? So, we've got, does this look normal? Who became a member this morning. Thank you. Does this look normal for becoming a channel member? For now, we won't abolish the goal, but we'll talk about it and figure this out. But we hit a goal. We just hit a goal, everybody. Let's do a brief celebration. Thank you all for coming by this morning for this important discussion, hanging out with me, and overabundantly supporting me already. You guys are absolutely amazing. You're all welcome here, especially if you're in like mind with me on games and you just want to chill and have a good time with them. Welcome, you're in the right spot. We're gonna have a lot of fun together, I feel.
Can we get to the fun
support
though?
Today already. This is amazing. Okay, continuing on. We have Ray HHP.
We still haven't got to the fun yet. Where's the fun?
Again with a currency I don't recognize. I'm gonna have to do a lot of currency conversions.
Look at that. Look at that, bro.
Be here. HK.
We're doing, yo, guys, that's what I'm saying. All you people, detractors are crazy. This is what you get. You get what you fucking deserve. You get what you fucking deserve. Stu, what's up, baby? He's still doing it. He's not changed. He is speed running this shit. He's literally told these people, Snoo, these are people who just came into the fucking stream. Literally told this man. I mean, this man told these people. Yeah, I don't have to worry about income because you guys are gonna keep showing up. So if you guys keep showing up and keep giving me money, like, I don't have to beg. I don't have to do goals. He's literally putting the burden, the financial burden that he would put on his dents onto these new people. Holy shit, bro.
Which is Hong Kong dollars.
Hong Kong dollars.
It's $6.43.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for that.
That was bad. That was in bad taste. I apologize. I'm sorry.
He says, you see, when you're not asking for it, people love you and are willing to give it away. We roaches love you. We love this, Phil. Thank you, Ray. We have Shotgun Savior 2499 with a $27.99 Canadian super chat.
Snood, come get your people. Come get your people. Come get your people.
Hold on. Which is $19.85. We'll say $20 to support. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Shotgun Savior. Zargustov, again, this time with about $1 super chat, says, in my opinion, one of the changes you can make is aiming not for 150 a stream, which you're going to get for sure, but rising the amount of stable viewers and fan base. Yeah, and that's something that I have literally not been able to do in a very long time. Because again, when your channel's hidden on YouTube, no one can find you because they just get your detractors' content and not yours. How could I ever have?
I'm muted. I don't even know I'm muted. But again, that's also a lie. DSP Gaming, if you look up DSP Gaming, you can find DSP Gaming.
Have a goal of raising viewers, raising subs. I literally haven't had a sub goal since the beginning. Since like the first few years. That was it. After that, I was like, I don't even pay attention to it. You know? So, you're right. Shocks, good morning. How you doing? Gas Giant, $50 super chat. Holy moly. Gas Giant, thank you for $50.
Let me take care of this real quick.
Says, perfect mindset. Thank you. I'm glad that you think so because, again, so many people talk junk about me. Well, no, that's not true. Phil's just greedy and this and that. No, it's that. I've been struggling, man. I've been struggling to survive.
I'm sorry. I had a. My mans, you literally few seconds prior, you literally just said how you wouldn't have to beg if people gave you money. That's
Survive for a very long time. Really, I have been, and it makes me do things and act in ways that I'm not proud of, and that I really don't want to do. I literally never once wanted to beg or ask for a contribution. I used to strongly and harshly criticize people who did.
And then in those same videos, you would beg.
When I was making a living on YouTube on ad revenue, I would say, look at this streamer over here. And now they just sit there and they beg all day for contributions and they talk about contributions. I hate that. Why isn't it about the games? And then the trolls destroyed my channel. And within 2 years.
Hold on, wait. That was too perfect. Hold on. I don't know if you heard what I heard. That little sound effect, whatever the fuck. Hold on.
I really don't want to do. I literally never once wanted to beg or ask for a contribution. I used to strongly and harshly criticize people who did. When I was making a living on YouTube on ad revenue, I would say, look at this streamer over here. And now they just sit there and they beg all day for contributions and they talk about contributions. I hate that. Why isn't it about the games? And then the trolls destroyed my channel. And within 2 years.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm sorry. That was funny. That was funny. That little whatever the fuck that was funny. But so let's clarify that. So basically, when Phil was making buku bucks on YouTube off of ad revenue because he was using sexual joke and sexual humor to lure minors to his channel, he was good with money because he was getting the money, so he didn't have to worry about money. So therefore, it allowed him to make fun of people who did beg for money.
Years, I was the one on stream asking for contributions because they took away what I had.
So because they took away what you had, instead of building something else, instead of, sticking to your morals and fighting it out, you decided to do the one thing that you were critical of. Doesn't that sound familiar? Oh yeah, I was making fun of streamers, begging for money. Now I'm begging for money. I was making fun of content creators who go ahead and, make stupid faces and have clickbait thumbnails, and I did the exact same thing. I thought people were stupid for having these RGB lights, and now I spent my entire fucking resurgence money on these fucking lights.
Okay.
Sizzy Mac, the roaches are retarded, okay? Because these were the same people that were calling Phil based on Twitch because he was shitting on Twitch. So these people were going ahead calling this man base for shitting on a platform that they themselves are supporting.
Real, thanks for $5. Appreciate that. He says, what's up? Hope you're doing well. I haven't been buying a bit. Glad to make some of today's podcast. Let's get to DSP tries it. Yes. So number one, this is even a podcast is a special video / stream because I know with everything going on, I wanted to talk to the audience. This isn't not a formal podcast, but I'm recording it and I'm going to treat it like a special video everyone should watch because it's very important, I feel. Okay? Me abolishing gold.
Damn, if I knew he was gonna do that, I would have just waited for the fucking video.
And not asking for contributions is a huge change. Okay? Thank you to Raider Randy for $10 says, do you believe in Joe Hendry? Well, many people do. However, I don't really follow pro wrestling anymore. I definitely don't watch. He's from TNA, right? I don't watch that. So I can't really speak about Joe Hendry or his believing in him or his performance in the ring. Say Steve with $5. If you think about it, your detractors are your own cult, but they're slowly sacrificing you. The thing with the detractors is they want
We sacrificed the piggy.
to bleed me. You understand? If I succeed, they no longer have content.
I mean, but my thing is, when have you really succeeded? That's what I'm saying. Shinko, all the nonsense of the past few days, the same old shit, different day. The only thing that is different is that he's rushing the shit.
Because if I succeed, they can't make fun of me because everyone likes me and no one watches.
Phil, right now, technically, you are succeeding. You're receiving something that would basically launch a smaller content creator to success, right? You got noticed by a big streamer. You get the 4,000 subscribers. You're getting the money. We're now in this part where you're succeeding. And what are you doing? You're literally boring these people with the exact same shit that drove off all your other fans. Nothing's changed. What am I getting upset about? What lack of content am I suffering through?
Watches content making fun of me. See? So what they try to do is create a situation where I don't fail, but I bleed. Therefore, they can collect the blood and they can make content with it on a daily basis. That's literally, like Asmon brought this up. He says, do you think your detractors actually want you to fail? No, they want me to bleed. They literally want to stand here and draw my blood every day.
I don't give a fuck about, you're the one, dude, it's not that I'm trying to draw blood out you, it's that your dumbass keeps jumping into barbed wire. That's it. It's not, we don't want to see you bleed. We don't want to cut you. We don't give a fuck. You're the one that's showing up on stream, honing the knife and making the cuts. Like, for example, right now, we're now into an hour and 8 minutes into your stream. Gameplay stream. We have not started any gameplay.
So that they have something to talk about, so they have money. That's the truth. That's what they're doing.
Let me see how much y'all ripping up. I think I got like $2 last fucking stream. Oh yeah, I'm begging. That's it. I made $3, right? What can I get? Ooh, bet. I could get me a Coca-Cola. There we go. That's it. Shout out to all the people who support me. Because yeah, I could go get a can of Coca-Cola. Big ups.
That's why they illegally restream me. They're doing it right now. Completely illegal. You cannot restream me. That is illegal. I could have you completely shut down with a lawsuit and I could sue you into oblivion.
No, you can't. And for any Asmon dents, I know you guys like to run and shit like that. You like to run and tell Phil shit. I've sat here for the entirety of me streaming and I've always made it clear that if Phil ever felt like me as a detractor, I'm doing something illegal, he has every fucking right to go to the authorities. Report my channel, give them, and they could come ask about me, and I'll talk to them. If he feels like he can sue me for anything, he has every right to go to a lawyer and have that lawyer contact me, and we can go through the process or whatever. If that is the case, then fucking do it then.
If I so chose.
Because he got hit with it. He got a hit with a threat from a lawsuit. Meaning a stupid ass lawsuit that caused the detractor to get laughed out of the community. It wasn't even a serious thing. It didn't even get taken that seriously. And he was fucking shook.
But, you know, this is the problem with the way that YouTube works. They don't do anything about it. I'm not a rich man who can sue them. You know?
YouTube is not supposed
Okay.
to do anything.
Let's see. Mr. Omega Man, $2 super chat. The trolls are big mad. Hail DSP and Asmon. I don't know if they are or not. I don't pay attention to my trolls. I don't know what they say or do.
Yeah, you know they're the reasons that you got kicked out of the algorithm. They're the reason that you're begging. You don't watch these people, but you know that they're the reason for your entire downfall. Okay.
I only learn about their memes and stuff from you guys. Like when you guys come by and tell me what they're saying and doing, that's when I learn about it. I don't even...
That is also a lie. When people come in and bring up something that detractors are talking about, something actually innocuous. Something innocuous. He will get upset. Remember there was a meme. Remember the steaks meme? Remember the steaks meme? Where people were talking about steaks. Steaks. He got upset. And people made fun of him because he got upset that people were talking about steaks instead of like sucking his dick. I don't know. So then when people come with a steak emoji, he would ban them.
even know. I could give two shits. If I cared about what my trolls did, I would never make content of my own. I just let it ride and do my own thing. King Gabriel, I want to shout you out first because you did a super sticker. That doesn't show up in my queue, and that's 5.
I'm sorry, guys. That was my fault. I was not paying attention. I know an ad slipped through. I'm sorry. I will be more diligent. And actually, after this stream, I'm going to find a way to get rid of that shit.
Fuck, so I just want to add that right now because I'm not going to see that in my queue. I'm going to end up missing it.
Did you see he's put a tweet
We've
over
got
the steak deal? Yeah,
Bruce loves Julie, a $20
remember,
super chat. Thank
But remember, Cinderblock remember, he's refusing to work with Twitch because, you know, morals and whatnot.
you.
He won't take Keem's blood money because morals and whatnot. But steak, we good.
I found your real YouTube finally, all because you got to say it on Asmon stream. I'm looking forward to your success. Thank you. Yes, again, I hope you understand how important it was to me that I did say that up front because a lot of people were like, oh, you know, Phil, you did that. You already were advertising before Asmon even gave you a chance. No, I had to. Because we made the point live right there. You cannot find my content unless you know where it is because YouTube hides it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, YouTube hides it because people don't want to see it. People don't want to sit there and fucking watch a guy fucking bore people for hours. People want to see funny shit. People want to see informative shit. People want to see entertaining shit. And you're not giving it to them. So the detractors take your shit and they refine it to something that's digestible, palatable, enjoyable, watchable, whatever the fuck you want to use. And that's why you get buried in the algorithm. Your content is absolute dog shit, as we're seeing right now.
The algorithm favors detractor content.
Because it's more entertaining. You suck.
If I didn't do that, you people wouldn't watch the entire interview and never found my channel. Just found detractors over and over. So take...
My man, you said DSP Gaming. DSP Gaming, DSP Gaming. If you type in DSP Gaming, you will find DSP. It is not because detractors are fucking burying him in the algorithm. It is that he has dog shit content and his fucking name is synonymous with a whole bunch of different shit. He shares the name with some Indian guy, named DSP. Found out that DSP is also like it's a political title that some people hold. DSP also stands for digital signal processing. DSP also stands for delivery service partner, which means like the Uber Eats guys or the Amazon guys. DSP also it means something in the world of nursing. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not knowledgeable on that. But it's not just detractors. It's a whole big world out there, dickhead. And you're not doing enough to make it, you're not doing enough to basically align your brand with what DSP means. It also demand side platform, which is a term in advertising technology. Exactly.
Thank you for the support.
If you put in DSP Gaming, no matter what, you will find DSP Gaming. He just expects people to just find the channel and then that's it. Like, dude, it don't work like that.
Say and Steve just became a member. Thank you so much, Say and Steve, for the membership. Okay.
What's up, Mr. Roxas? How we doing?
Shout out Dominican DCF for kicks. How many kicks? Because I still don't have a way to track kicks. Sadly. They don't have a queue for it proper. How many?
You shouldn't have to track none of this shit, bro. Why can't we play the fucking game?
I'll just believe you. How many kicks did Dominican DCF do? I'll let him on the leaderboard.
Hold on, I like the way he says Dominican. Hold on,
100 advertising before Asmon even gave you a chance. No, I had to.
I'm sorry. It tickles my brain a little bit, the way he says Dominican.
We made the point live right there. You cannot find my content unless you know where it is because YouTube hides it because the algorithm favors detractor content. If I didn't do that, you people wouldn't watch the entire interview and never found my channel. Just found detractors over and over. So thank you for the support. Say and Steve just became a member.
Come on, say it.
Thank you so much, Say and Steve, for the membership.
Shout out to the Dominicans.
Okay. Shout out Dominican DCF for kicks. How many kicks? Because I still don't have a way to track kicks. Sadly. They don't have a queue for it proper. How many? I'll just believe you. How many kicks did Dominican DCF do? I'll let him on the leaderboard. 100. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
Big ups Dominican DCF. Shout out to the Dominicans.
It really sucks that they still haven't fixed that. So basically, there's this new thing on Kick where you can send kicks. It's like sending bits on Twitch, but there's no real queue to track it. And it doesn't sync with any like service properly. So it doesn't show up in my queue. I have a queue that's for all YouTube contributions and Kick subs. And I have emails to tell me when people tip, but I have absolutely nowhere to look at for kicks. It sucks. You know? Dominican, I just got you on the leaderboard, man. Okay. Say and Steve became a member. I shouted that out, right? Thank you, Say and Steve. Zargustav again with $1. This hype
you need to shout out to Dominican DCF. What about the Dominican guy?
May go down in time, and that's normal, but it's a great refreshing thing for your channel. Look at it this way, everything will work out. I mean, I hope it does. Because again, I've been down this road. Last year, I had an incredibly similar situation. The only difference there is that the people who were coming to my channel to watch and support were drama people. All they wanted was drama. So they would, like, right now, they come to the stream and they'd be like, so are you watching Review Tech USA? Let's make fun of him today. Let's rip him a new one.
What's up,
what
Arizona?
What cow are you going to talk shit about today, Phil? What beef are you going to start? And I would do a little bit of that because that's what they wanted.
I mean, you did that even prior to Kino Casino. Every time there was a fucking content creator that was in some type of hot water or some type of drama, you would talk about it. You talked about Emaru getting harassed by that fucking guy. You talked about fucking I remember one time with the one that I like to talk about the most is fucking Troy Baker. Troy Baker, when Troy Baker got in hot water with NFTs, I swear to God, you were bricked up during that podcast because you had a beef with the guy for some weird ass fucking reason. I don't know what it is and I don't want to make it up, but you had the weird ass beef with a voice actor to the point where you when he was in hot water, you jumped on the bandwagon. Pro Jared's another one, jumped on the fucking bandwagon. Every time Wings got into some shit, you jump on the bandwagon. That's all you did was drama. Why? Because your gameplay is fucking trash.
But then after that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm kind of bored. I don't want to really do it. Let's play a game. And I would boot the game up, and the entire audience would leave.
Bored now? Are you bored now? Are you bored now? Because right now, an hour and 12 minutes.
So I'd go from my 300-400 viewers down to like 100. They were, we don't want games, and they would walk away. And after a few months of that, they were like, well, you're not going to constantly, we're not going to constantly be doing this. So we're out. All right, well, what can I do, right? Here you go. They get a Ray for becoming a member. I appreciate that, Ray.
That's a little skip juice.
Okay.
It's a little skip juice.
On for a new controller, for a new Lego build that I want to do on a stream one night with all of you.
Wait.
The set. And
is this the money talk?
the fuck? Thank you guys. Again, all we're doing is hanging out and talking about the positive.
All we doing is hanging out, the positivity of the money that you can be giving me instead of playing the fucking game. Look at that. I just skipped right to some money talk.
Future. You guys are coming by and supporting me. It's absolutely amazing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so very much, everybody. You guys are awesome. All right. But in all seriousness, they get a James for a €2 super chat. Let's get that added. So here's what I want to talk about. 2 important things. I want to run it by everyone here because we have tons of people watching right now compared to what I usually get for attendance, okay?
All right, but
Here's the first thing that I want to run by everybody, okay? This coming Friday, I have a marathon coming. I'm going to start around the usual time, which is around 11:30 a.m. The difference is this will be a continuous stream that will continue all day until around 8, 9, even 10 p.m. So it's like a roughly 12, a little less than that, like 11-hour marathon stream, okay? And during that stream, I'm going to play games like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and American Truck Simulator. During that stream, I'm going to do some shopping on Amazon for a new controller, for a new Lego build that I want.
Ladies and fucking gentlemen, this is literally what happened last year. If any of you, even any of you Asmon fans are watching, literally he is spending money that he is expecting you guys to give him. It hasn't even been a full fucking day.
To do on a stream one night with all of you for the set, and also for new stuff for my setup. I'm looking for like a corner desk to use here. Right now I have a very bootleg setup with like a crappy rolling fiberboard table.
That's all you need. That's all you fucking need. Right now I'm in this new spot. All I have is a crappy fucking particle board table, and that's it. I have a particle board table, one monitor, and the laptop. That's all I have. That's all I have. And the fucking Ethernet cable that's running to God knows the fuck where. And all I have to do is boot up and fucking stream. You have all this extra shit. You don't need it. You don't need to spend money on it. This is why you're in the situation that you're fucking in, and you always have to end up begging. And then you put the onus of this bullshit behavior on your fucking on the shoulders of your fucking audience.
Top desk and a laptop.
Yeah, no, it's bootleg now. No, it's bootleg. No, Snood, you don't understand. Fuck that shit. We got the new audience now that's gonna be giving him money indefinitely forever. Fuck this old bootleg shit. We getting the new shit, okay? We getting the latest and greatest, most expensive shit we can find. That's what we getting.
Here in a monitor over here, and a TV way on the back wall over.
Why the fuck do you need a TV? Why do you need a TV? You only play fucking video games. You don't need a TV. Use a monitor. You're fine. Just buy a big ass old, like if you're gonna go ahead and go down that route, you know, put your big boy pants on, and buy like a 48 inch widescreen monitor.
Over there, it's crazy. The setup is very bootleg. You can't really see it from the camera angle, but it's not great.
Okay, so then why the fuck did you spend money on it? Why the fuck did you blow all the money that you got from the Kino Casino resurgence on it? So ladies and gentlemen, Asmon Dents, this is why he gets ridiculed. This is why he gets made fun of. Because again, last year, when he did all this shit and bought all this shit that he's calling bootleg, he was sitting there proud of himself because he thought he finally had a big boy setup and started calling his office a studio. Not even a fucking year, and not even actual new fucking money coming in. And he's already blowing it. He's literally blowing it. That house is gonna burn. He's gonna. Final prediction: the end of DSP, house fire. That's how I'm predicting it. House fire. House fire. It's not YouTube. It's not a stroke. It's not cirrhosis of the liver. It's not hepatitis C. It's gonna be it's gonna be a fire. The whole snort fort is just gonna go up in flames.
I want to improve that setup. I want to get a real corner desk to sit in front of me. I want to get a gaming monitor to play on rather than your TV. I want to get.
Whoa. So what happened to all those times when you were actually buying the TV and people told you to buy the gaming monitor? What happened with that? What happened with that, Phil? Remember when you were sitting there trying to buy that new TV and people tell you not to buy that new TV that you probably have on fucking Klarna or Firm or whatever the fuck?
Either a widescreen monitor or 2 monitors to put here so I can monitor the chat, monitor the stream, and do it all on one screen rather than.
I'm literally doing that right now, all on one screen. You fucking dummy. You know, OBS has this thing called, like, you know, dockable windows, right? So, like, as I'm watching you on OBS right now, I have the chat open and I can see them that way.
Staring at a monitor way over there at the corner.
That's your fault.
Over here squinting like this to
That's your fault.
see what's going on. I want to improve my setup dramatically.
Okay, so you don't have to improve your setup. You just got to improve the feng shui, dumbass.
Okay? And I think that we could probably do that. And
Think about, like, but Snoot, I see, this is what I want the Asmon dents to see. Instead of doing something as simple as just moving monitors closer to him, fuck that. Let's go ahead and spend more money on monitors. This is the shit that makes people, this is the shit that makes people ridicule the man. You're watching it right here live. You're watching it right now in real time. Asmon fans, instead of picking up a monitor and just moving it closer, unplugging it, moving it closer so it's more convenient for you to see, fuck it, we'll just buy new ones. And if you're not a DSP, you don't know DSP as well as we do. So I'm here to let you know, those monitors, they're just going to be stuck someplace. Probably his closet, because he's too lazy to throw shit out. Not only that is he too lazy to throw shit out, he is too weak to pick up monitors. Because remember, when we told him, when he went to spend all that money on fucking a TV on Amazon and wait 2 days, he was told, go pick it up at the store. Oh, no, I can't carry a TV because he's a weirdo.
if we, on Friday during the marathon, we could see like Black Friday prices and maybe get a lot of good deals right there live. Okay. And then over the course of that next week, as stuff starts to show up, I could build it. We could actually improve the setup together on stream. I think that'd be pretty cool to see me evolve live. That first week of December could be pretty neat, right? And excuse me. But here's the thing. Typically, when I do a marathon, here's what I do as an incentive. I'll usually have some hard liquor, and I say, hey, everyone, as an incentive to support my stream today, for every $100 that I raise, I'll take a shot. But I want you to think about that. Yesterday, I raised $3,000. I would have owed everyone 30 shots.
Okay.
Today, this morning, I've already raised over $300, almost $400. Or did I raise? No, I'm at $300. I would have already had to take 3 shots in an hour. So, you see the point I'm making here? I can't really do that if people are going to be supportive, like you are. So how about this? Instead of taking shots per $100 raised, I'll just drink over the course of the day casually and stay buzzed and have a good time with all of you. That way I can pace it to myself.
I'm fine.
We can have a good time.
I'm totally fine with that.
It could be a little silly, but that way it's not like I have to beg and be like, I really wish I'd hit the next 100 so I could take a shot. Instead, it could just...
I mean, but you shouldn't have to do that anyway. Like, you shouldn't have to do that anyway, Phil.
Just be like, hey, I'm doing good. Take a shot. Cool, let's play for a while. And now I feel it's like, it's going down again. Hey, let's take a shot again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I should do. More casualized, just casual fun, hanging out. Instead of it being based on income, it could just be based on having a good time on Friday. How does that sound to everyone? I bet you like that, because that's something people have asked me.
Again, I want you guys to understand the reason why he's saying that it shouldn't be about income, because he's expecting people to continuously give him income. So he shouldn't have to worry about it because he's expecting you guys to give it to him automatically.
For a long time. But when I'm, having to beg to make income, I can't really do that. You see? So that's what I would like to do. Okay. Now, one final thing that I want to present to all of you. Now we have over 500 viewers on YouTube. How many do we have on Kick right now? 171. That might be legitimately the most legit viewers I've ever had on Kick. I'm serious. I usually don't get that many viewers on Kick. That's crazy. That's like my YouTube attendance.
I don't think they're going to make it, Winterland.
So, thank you guys. All right. Listen to this. Yesterday, as I was speaking with Asmon Gold, I noticed that he seemed to be pretty high on a certain game. All right? A game that I think a lot of people this year really enjoy, and I did as well. All right? The name of that game is Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Now, for the record, I played it. I played a full playthrough of all of Act 1 and all of Act 2, and I completed a game. And that's where I left it. And you might say, but wait a minute, you left it there? Or if you're a fan of the game, aren't you aware there's a whole third act of content in that game that's really good? It's the best content in the game. It's incredibly challenging. Dungeons, gorgeous visuals, extra boss fights, all this good stuff, even extra story elements and things like that. I am aware of that. So you might say, well, then why didn't you ever play that part of Expedition 33? Because my audience didn't really like it. I'm going to be honest with all of you. My regular audience of people who come and hang out with me and support me all these years don't really like RPGs.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if for people who aren't paying attention now. Remember, it all revolves around money. My audience didn't like it is translation for I didn't get money for it. I didn't get money for it. And remember, this is the other thing I want you Asmon Dents to be aware of. The double speak.
Will come every once in a while for a big hyped one, but for the most part, they don't stick around for RPGs. So for the first few streams of Expedition 33, they came by and hung out and supported it. And then when I got about halfway into the game, attendance dropped, support dropped, and every time I played the game, it was like my dead stream. I had several streams of Expedition 33 where I made like $20. Okay, the whole stream. I made $20, so I wasn't even making like $10 an hour. So because of that, I said, listen, I love this game. This game is absolutely amazing. I'm going to beat it, but I can't do Act 3. I mean, you're talking 20, 30 hours of additional content. That's like 10, 20 streams that I'm making nothing on them. So I beat the game, and that's where we left it. And I left it saying, hey, if things ever get better this year, if by some chance I have a crazy week where things are good or things are going well for me all of a sudden, what I should do, I'll bring it back. And we can do Act 3 content. Well, what do you guys think about that now? If I brought back Expedition 33 and we continued and did Act 3, would you come by and hang out with me? Would you come and chill and engage and support those streams? Because if you would, if right now we're making an agreement that you guys would do it,
What the fuck did I just say, Asmon Dents? You're on the hook. Now you're on the fucking hook. Who the fuck needs to make an agreement to play a fucking video game? You play the fucking video game and you enjoy it. You have fun with your audience. This is not something that's supposed to be transactional. He didn't play the game because he wasn't getting the money. Now that you guys are coming around, he's expecting you guys to give him the money. So good luck with that, guys. Because you can make fun of us all you want. But now, you're seeing the exact same shit that we've been trying to tell you about. And now you're going to have to deal with that. That's your man's. That's your man's. And Asmon, I know you're not going to watch this shit or whatever, but this is the guy that you think is okay. This is the guy that you think, like, your audience thinks is based.
I'm going to bring it back. Because I've been waiting all damn year to do this.
He's been waiting all damn year to play a game, but he's not playing it because people aren't giving him money for it. So you guys have to give him the money for it.
It's something I've wanted to do all year. The fact that I have to basically rush through RPGs or not even play them. Did you know last year? You guys don't know this. You really don't. Last year, Metaphor came out, right? From the makers of Persona. Only it's fantasy based, not in like modern times with like a fantasy atmosphere.
Damn, John, I wish I had that video, man. I don't have it because it's on my fucking. I'll have it next time. I got it next time.
Played the demo. I played 12 hours of the Metaphor demo. By the end of the demo, I couldn't even get 200 consistent viewers, and I couldn't get people to support it at all. So by the end of the demo, I said to everyone, this likely would have been one of my Game of the Year contenders. I'm not even going to play the game. I have to play a game that people are going to show up for, okay? And I'm not streaming for myself. if I wanted to, I could play it off stream, I guess. I'm streaming for an audience. I need to play games people are going to attend and support, right? So I never played Metaphor. I wanted to. I thought the game was amazing. I couldn't wait to play it. I didn't play it. I missed out. So that's what I mean. If I'm now going to have an audience that's more in line with my tastes, which it seems like you guys are these newcomers who are coming over from Asmon. Do you guys mind if I call you as the roaches? I find that like offensive to call people roaches, but you guys are joking.
No, they're roaches. They're fucking roaches. They're fucking roaches who don't understand what the fuck they just gotten themselves into. Welcome, roaches. This is now the Roach Motel where you can check in and you will never ever be able to check out.
About it and saying call us roaches or whatever. I find that like offensive. Like, I don't want to.
I mean, in my way, like I'm calling them roaches as a way of offense. But if they're telling you we're the roaches, Phil, go along with the gag. Don't fuck it up.
Be mean to people. But when I say roaches, at least you'll know what I'm addressing. Okay, roach love.
I don't watch.
People are saying yes, I could call them
John, so I don't
roaches.
Know.
It feels so awful to me to call someone a roach.
All right, let me see what we get into.
All right, well, so anyway, that's what I mean. I would love to play Expedition 33 Act 3. Now, the thing is, I'm going to be so rusty. I haven't played this game since, April, May, whenever it was out. So I'm going to suck at it. I know I am. But I feel like I can get back into it. We can have chill streams of this game where we hang out and interact and have a good time. And I think I'm
gonna call it quits. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Yeah. So basically, this is it. We're literally speed running the Kino Casino arc. Literally speed running it. Nothing's changed. Nothing's different. We're just gonna get the same bullshit. What's up, Sonic? We're about to finish right now. I'm sorry. I stood as much as I can stand, and I actually want to look into the internet issue because earlier we had a big internet issue. Well, I had a big internet issue. Let me stop using that Phil speak. I had an internet issue, and I really want to tackle it because the next time I stream probably might be next week, and I don't want to go through that again. So I'm gonna cut it short here, but what I want to say is to those fans, this is what we make fun of. This is what we ridicule. This is what we try to point out. Now you wanted to drink the DSP Kool-Aid? You had your sip. Now you're going to see what we're talking about. Now you're going to see what we've been trying to warn you about. And now we get to make fun of you for not listening. Now, Asmon, at some point, he's going to have to own up to the fact that he gave this dude the olive branch. So have fun with that, all right? So, guys, I'm going to see you later. I'm going to see you guys later. I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream. I'm going to try to see if I get some videos out there, some shit posts or whatever. But the next time I do stream, I promise to make sure that the internet's working, okay? Thank you, guys. Love you. Love you. Love you, love you, love you. I'll see you next time. Bye. And thank you guys for stopping by. And also that guy, I think his name was Video Clunk or whatever. Just understand, no hard feelings. You're not wrong in the way that you're not wrong in the way that you're thinking. This isn't a dictatorship. Just discussion. You feel how you want to feel. We don't do that type of stuff over here. It's not snort career, okay? All right, so catch you guys later. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I'm gonna try, John. I promise you I'm gonna try, okay? I'll catch you guys later. Bye.